Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy Peasy. Today, we're going to be reading a story titled Ants Find Apple. I hope you stick with me until the end, and we're going to have such a great time. We'll begin with our story Ants Find Apple. Once upon a time, there was a little ant named Ayo. Ayo loved to explore and collect food for her colony. One day, she found a juicy apple on the ground. Excitedly, she tried to lift it with all her might, but it was too heavy for her. She thought to herself, I need help. Just then, an alligator named Amadi appeared. Ayo asked for his help, and Amadi agreed. Together, they lifted the apple and carried it to the colony. Ayo was grateful to Amadi and thanked him by giving him a big hug. What a beautiful story that is. And today we are going to look at the letter A. And the letter A makes the sound ah. The letter A makes the ah sound, just like in the names Ayo, the ant, and Amadi, the alligator. So let's think about some other words that we think might begin with the letter A and make the sound ah, ah, ah. Let's take a look at some words that begin with the letter A and make the sound ah. Can you also make the sound with me? Ah. So here we have Amadi the alligator. And here we have Ayo the ant. We have other words that begin with the letter A too and make the sound ah. We have arrow. We can see this arrow is pointing towards the apple. And we have another example here. We have the axe. We have many other words that begin with the letter A and make the sound ah. Can you come up with a few? Now we will look at other words that have the sound ah, but sometimes they don't come at the beginning. So let's take a look at them. This is a cute little cat. 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 So we find the sound ah right in the middle. We have another example here. We have the word fan. Fan. And as we can see, the ah sound comes in the middle. Ooh, that is such a beautiful blue bag. Bag. Here we have a cat named Sam. Sam. Ooh, this looks fun. We have the word plaid. We have the ah sound right in the middle, and we can see pants made from plaid. We can see a funny little hat made from plaid, and we have a fabric here made from plaid, and some folded blankets made from plaid. Here we have a pram. We have the ah sound in the middle again. Pram. We can put a tiny little baby in a pram and push him all around. And next we have the word plan. Sometimes we need to come up with a plan before starting a certain task. You can come up with a plan to begin your day. You know you need to, number 1, brush your teeth. Number 2, have your bath. Number 3, eat. And number 4, go off to school. So that is a plan. Here we have the word batch. This is a longer word, right? So here we have a batch of bread made. They look so yummy. And then maybe we could get another batch when we're done. And here we have the word stand. Stand. Can you stand? And yes, another surprise because we have another beautiful story to read. So I hope you stick with me until the end. The title of our next story today is Amina's Pet Cat. As I read, I want you to think about spotting the words that have the sound ah and have the letter A. Some might begin with the letter A and have that ah sound, but some might be found in the middle. Let's begin with our story. Amina's pet cat. Amina wanted a pet cat. If I got a pet cat, I'd name him Sam and dress him in plaid, she said. She imagined pushing him in a pram to the park. Amina begged her mother for a pet cat, but she told her that she would have to save money for one. Amina then came up with a plan to start a lemonade stand to earn the money she needed for her pet cat. The following day, she made a huge jug of lemonade to sell. But the next morning, her lemonade had ants in it. Amina quickly realized that she couldn't sell the lemonade with ants in it. So she had to make a new batch and find a way to keep the ants away from her stand. The end. What a beautiful story of Amina working hard to get herself a pet cat who she would name Sam. So you can pause the video and think of all the places we can find the ah sound and spot the letter A. Now let's look at some sentences with our words. Cat. This is my cat. Plaid. Ayo wore a plaid shirt. Pram. Put the baby in the pram. Plan. What is your plan? Ant. I saw an ant. Batch. Make a new batch of cake. Stand. I can't stand up. I hope you've had a great time reading our stories, learning about the letter A that makes the sound ah. And now I want you to look at the words, try making your sentences with the following words, and try looking for other words that you can find the letter A and the ah sound. Thank you for joining me today. Goodbye.